If there's one thing I can say about Madden NFL Football on Nintendo 3DS, it's that it reminds me of the EA Sports games I was playing in the early 90s. The thing is, while Madden's bare-bones approach would have been acceptable back in those days, it's completely unacceptable now.
And the kick is good!
The complete lack of modes, depth, and polish removes any promise the overall package might have.
Fields the ball at the 44.
At first glance, Madden looks and sounds fine. Unfortunately, the longer you play, the more problems you'll find. Character animations go from fluid to broken, and while there's commentary and crowd noises to accompany each game you play, both are incredibly repetitive.
At the 40! At the 40!
The announcers will hone in on a single player for each team, so if you're playing with my beloved New York Jets, prepare to hear a whole lot about LaDainian Tomlinson and nobody else. And this completely ignores the boring feel of the stadiums, the complete lack of any sideline interactions, and the generally static look and feel of each and every game you play. Obviously, Madden on 3DS has a 3D graphical mode, which for me added nothing to the experience, and tended to hurt my eyes before very long. You should definitely play with 3D off. Madden 3DS is also an incredibly shallow package in terms of modes. You can play traditional 11-on-11 games or play with alternate 5-on-5 rules. But when you get into the real meat of Madden NFL Football, you'll realize there's not much for you to mess with. The great hook for all iterations of Madden in the last 15 years has been its season mode, but Madden NFL Football's season mode is completely inexcusable in how shallow it is. We're talking about a season mode based on the 2010 schedule, where nothing is saved except for wins or losses. That includes player stats, which are untracked from game to game. There's simply no compelling reason to play through a season, which removes much of Madden NFL Football's draw right off the bat.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete.
Madden NFL Football also lacks any multiplayer functionality. If single-player only sports games are your thing, this game might appeal to you, but as there's no way to play with a friend in any way whatsoever, multiplayer fans will want to stay away.
And it's a fumble! To the 20! To the 10! Touchdown, Carolina!
The biggest shame about Madden's lackluster presentation, lack of modes, and deep season options is that it takes away from a game that plays fairly well. The 3DS's circle pad gives you good control over characters, and the deep playbook provides for a fun base experience. Unfortunately, this near-solid gameplay isn't just ruined by shallowness or lack of modes. Madden also suffers from AI that is at times completely broken. In playing through a full season as the Jets, I experienced a number of issues involving the opponent's clock management, either playing with no urgency or bringing a whole new meaning to hurry-up offense in terms of speed, and then there are many problems with the game's kickoffs and punts. Madden's punt receiving and returning is outright broken, so expect problems on that front.
He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
Madden NFL Football on the Nintendo 3DS disappointed me. As a diehard fan of football, I would have loved a great iteration of Madden to take with me on the go. With more time and effort, EA could have taken a subpar, partially broken game and made it something more in line with the great Madden titles we know and love. I'm hoping for a new refined iteration of Madden on 3DS in time for the 2011 season, if we even have a 2011 season. But in the meantime, hold on to your money. Madden NFL Football on 3DS doesn't warrant a purchase. For more on the game, head over to IGN.com.